Welcome everyone to another episode of Time for BL. This is the podcast where we review movies, TV shows, novels, and comics, all in the boys love genre. Okay, so on this episode of Time for BL with your host JD Young, I am going to be watching another episode of His Man, and this episode is the secret date where we find out who asked out Eun-chan. I'm sorry, I may have gotten excited, but I'm so excited. Oh my god, I've been waiting a week for this. Episode 4, let's go. They keep bringing up the fact that Eun-chan likes Hyuk-jun, and Hyuk-jun went out with Hyun instead, and I'm just so sad because every time I think about that, I get sad because I think Hyun and Hyuk-jun make a cute couple, but I was rooting for Eun-chan. But alright, we got a date coming in. Let's find out who asked him on that date. Who is this stranger? And is he coming into the house? Is this someone who's coming into the house? Ooh. All these shots that they have him doing where he's like posing up and he got tattoos too. Oh, do all the guys have tattoos? Oh. He's a dancer. I missed his name. He's a dancer. Oh, Jung-ho? Is that his name? No. I don't know. I don't care. He's a dancer. He can dance. Okay, Jung-ho. A lot of social media people, it looks like. Well, I mean, yeah, TV is the way you build your following. He brought him like a little bouquet, a little mini bouquet. It's so cute. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh my god. All right. Oh, I can't. Okay, so Jung-ho brought a little bouquet for him. Like, that is so cute. I just realized one of his tattoos says love me. Is that what that says? But oh my gosh, that is so adorable. I'm dying. Okay. Jung-ho said that Eun-chan looked like a prince from a historical drama. And I'm like, yes. Thank you for saying all those kind words about my son. Because he's my son now. This is my child, and I will protect him with my life. Okay, Jung-ho and I are the same person. Okay, not really. He is way better looking than me. But he's talking about like when being attracted to a person, it's not the way they look, that whole love. Like, I can look at someone and go, yeah, they're attractive, but I promise you it means nothing. I'm just like, wow, they're really cute, they're really hot. Oh well. And that's the end of it. With just like him, it's certain aspects of the personality. For me, it's talking to someone, getting to know them, and then I'm like, man, I'm falling for you. And he talks about once I get hooked on a certain aspect of a personality, and I was like, I know exactly what you mean. I've like met people who they're like, but he's so hot and he's into you, and I'm just like, he's okay. Because I've met it, I know his personality, and I'm just not into it. And I'm just like, I have a feeling Jung-ho and I are gonna get along, even though I have no idea who this man is and I've never met him in my life. Okay, so they gave Jung-ho 6 cards of the 6 original guys in the house and told him to choose one to go on a date with. Hyun's card is not there because he's new. Now, what if he had picked Hyuk-jun's card, who is on the date with Hyun? Like, would he then have to wait, and then after the date he gets a second date? How does that work? So he picked Eun-chan because Eun-chan's card said that he is humorous and a straightforward, and which is true. Like, Eun-chan is not scared to say, you know, what he's thinking, how he feels about something, if you ask him about it. So, good choice. And he said he wants to do that for a first date because you're gonna get to know the person. I'm like, yeah, great choice. I was wondering how he chose a person too. So now that we know, I hope he likes Unchan, because if he hurts my baby, I'm gonna hurt him. Okay, hold on. Get you a man that does something for you that you've never experienced before, or a woman who does something for you that you never experienced before. Unchan said this is the first time someone gave him flowers, and he was shocked, and he had a little bit of a delicate feeling. And I understand that, because it's something about receiving a flower, you just feel like you care about me, that like feeling. And I enjoy that feeling. Sometimes I wish I had that feeling a little bit more, but then you get used to it, and it gets but oh my gosh, that was so sweet. I was already like, he gave him flowers. Now I'm like, Jung-ho is gonna be the one who, like, when he takes you on a date, he's taking you on a date. He's gonna make you feel good. Whoever edited this. So they were talking. They talk about their careers. He lets him know he's a dancer. And Chen lets him know that in the past he was an idol trainee, and that's his connection to dance. But what he does now as a brand manager. And then silence. And that's what the subtitles say. And then the silence. Are they both really nervous? Let's find out. I do love that Unchan came out right away. I was just like, I am nervous. And just made it very clear. It shows how straightforward he is, which is what Jung-ho liked for the first date, to get to know someone who is straightforward. What does that tattoo on Jung-ho's neck say? I thought it said love me. Now I'm wondering if it says lick me or drink me. Like, is it an Alice in Wonderland reference? Like, I'm trying. They don't sit on it long enough for me to really read it. Like, oh. Also, the only reason I know they're having Italian, not even because of the spaghetti. I saw the pickles. And I went, pickles? Is it Italian? Then I saw the spaghetti. I'm like, oh, they're having Italian. I was just saying it as a joke because I knew about the whole pickles and Italian food thing from the leader of the Tony Hong. I was like, the leader of the Korean restaurant industry, who I love because he's a great actor. He's not the leader of the restaurant industry. He's just very well known. But yeah, Tony Hong, he was talking about on My Neighbor Charles, when an Italian guy was on there, was talking about the whole pickles thing. And I made a joke to myself about it, and I was right. But I'm also looking at the way the food is shared. Like, instead of them each getting a plate, it's like plates of food comes out, and they each take what they want off of that, share it up between them, like communal eating basically. And I can't recall ever really seeing that in an Italian restaurant. Maybe once, but it was like a place that you order those big plates for the entire table, and then the server shares it up for you, and it was really fancy, and I was uncomfortable. But yeah, this is different. This is nice. It's nice. He took him on a nice date that the TV show is probably paying for. The studio is paying for. It says lick me. I was able to get it. It says lick me. He finally took off that damn jacket. He has a lot of tattoos. Like, I saw that he had some on his hands, but I see another one on his neck that seems to go down to his back. I think he has a lot of tattoos. That's cute. I like tattoos. He seems really sweet. And his hair, like, I thought it was a gauge, but it's shaped like a heart. So I'm wondering, like, is it supposed to be shaped like a heart, or did they have him take out the what's in there because they thought, all right, we're already putting tattoos out there, like, that's gonna be too far, so just have your holes. Or does he have it shaped like a heart, which is cute. And he has a Louis Vuitton tattoo on his. He said, this is expensive. This is my arm. His whole body is a work of art. And it's not just because of the tattoos. Unchan just told the story of why he stopped being an idol trainee. And you need to go watch his man and hear it from him. But I am pissed. I want to know which damn company he was signed to so I can just shout at them. And I need to go look him up. find out what company he was signed to, and hopefully they didn't survive. Hopefully that company is trashed and done for. Because how dare you? Oh my gosh. Like, that is disgusting that they do that. And they bring in these kids and be like, oh, well, we pay for everything, so that's why we can't give you a salary even though you're working your butts off. Like, oh, that is trash. I want to shout at them. I just want to talk to them. I just want to talk to them. And then no one needs to know about the shovel in the back. But I'm just going to talk to them. Just talk. That's all. Jung-ho is looking for marriage. He straight up said, I'm looking for marriage. And then Euncheon, he did say he likes long-term relationships. He prefers long-term relationships. And Senyul said, I don't think you should go to a reality show to look for love. Ooh. How many episodes? I need to look how many episodes are supposed to air, because I am loving this. Okay, I feel him on that. He's 31. Yeah, so he's looking for marriage because, he's at the age now where everyone is getting married or having babies. That's all my feed is. People getting married or having babies. Actually, it's mostly just having babies. Everybody's having babies. I hear him. But is this the place to go to look for love? We don't know. Maybe it is. Will it work out? Let's find out. Oh my gosh. Talking about the wedding is just so cute. Like, because I always think about the fact that we have, in a lot of societies, we have decided that only women think about what their weddings will be like when they're little girls, and ignore the fact that there are some women who don't really care. They just want to marry the person they're in love with. Like, as far as they're concerned, just put us in the courthouse and we're good and done, because I just care about the person, not the ceremony. And then you have some men who care about the ceremony, who are like, no, you're going to wear a white dress with a long veil. And then when you walk down the aisle, we're going to have rose petals fall. And they're going to fall around you as you walk down the aisle to me. So that when I look up, it looks like you're walking through a forest. And or like men who are like, I want a purple suit. I want, like, there are men out there who they have thought about their wedding and everything they want. And there are men who have talked about the fact that, well, women as well, who've talked about the fact that for their wedding, the wife had no part in planning it except showing up, because it just so happened that in their relationship, the groom, he really was excited about having a wedding and had all these things he wanted, so he got to do all the planning. The only thing she got to do was pick out her wedding dress. And he did everything else, but we just live in a society where we don't think about the fact that there are men who just really want to plan a wedding, straight and gay. And bi, and pan, and ace, and everything. But then it's also making me wonder, are they setting up characters? Because in American reality shows, they're never really reality. Sometimes they set up characters. So like, this is the one obsessed with marriage. This is the one who wants to find true love. This is the one who wants to get with everyone in the house. Like, is it like kind of like that, or are they actually is everyone being sincere? I wonder. I feel so sorry for Euncheon with the Hookjun situation, because it just so happened that someone else showed up to the house that he was more attracted to, and they don't really know each other, so it's technically not a big deal, but it's a big deal for Euncheon, and it's just like so sad. I hope he finds love with anybody else. Because Hyukjin and Hyun honestly do look very cute together. So they're walking and talking about their ideal dates and everything is not lining up. They're so different from each other. Why? I don't. Well, maybe Eunchen and Hyukjun would be a better pair. I just want happiness for Eunchen, okay? Yo. So Junghyun is going out to treat his knee. He's getting acupuncture, and it's just making me go. He's 21. He's so young. You tell me you have issues with your knee. You're so young. Oh my gosh. Take care of your body. Yeah, go get the acupuncture. If that's where you're going for real. Wait, what if he's actually going somewhere else? All right, no conspiracies. Let's just watch. Changmin is gonna be in charge of every meal from now on. I can feel it. Like, he revealed that he runs his own catering service. Like, now you're just gonna cook everything. Every meal is on you now, sir. I love how Changmin and Changyu are like speculating who's gone on a date and everything. And hopefully getting closer. Well, Changyu like called Changmin, but it doesn't mean he necessarily really likes him. It could just mean he just wanted to be really nice, just didn't know who to call, so it's like, hey, hope we're good roommates. Or did he verify that he liked him? I can't even remember anymore. But they're cooking together. I would make Changmin cook all the meals though, for real. Like, we're not going to be able to cook better than you. You do this for a living. I would have just never revealed I was a chef or anything like that if I was doing something like that. Why is this lunch so awkward? Like, Sunyul, Changmin, and Changyu are like sitting around eating lunch, and it just feels really awkward. It's like, are all three of them thinking about other people going on the dates and who they want to go out with and why they're scared to ask them? Like, what are they thinking? Let's find out, hopefully. Okay, so he wants to ask Changmin out, but he can't do it. Is that what we're guessing? Okay, so Changmin thinks that Sunyul likes Changyu. But we all know Sunyul likes my boy Changmin. So is Changmin like trying to give them space to get to know each other? Because like, I think they like each other, so I'm just gonna go over here and let them talk. Or would he be interested in going on a date with Sunyul? Changyu likes Sunyul. Wait, does Changyu like Sunyul? Is that what's happening here? Oh my gosh. Inquiring minds want to know. By inquiring minds, I mean me. Okay. Alright, so yeah, Changyu actually does like Sunyul, and he and Sunyul are having a conversation about it, and he's letting Sunyul know like he's been expressing his feelings, and Sunyul is like, oh, I didn't know you were serious. Which, like Changyu says, like, that hurts even more. It's like, oh, I wish I just didn't say anything. That would have been better. But yeah, as we know, Sunyul likes Changmin likes Hyukjun. Hyukjun liked Eunchen, but then Hyun came in the house and he was like, well, I like him too. And Eunchen really likes Hyukjun, and he thought Hyukjun basically said the feeling was mutual, but then Hyun showed up and rattled the cage. Okay, I've not gotten to the answer as yet. But Sunyul asked Changyu, we had a date, and then after the date you kept flirting with me. Why? And I'm just like, you are so stupid. I can't deal with you. It's so obvious. Like, oh my gosh, dude. He keeps flirting with you and you don't figure it out. Like, it also makes that bed scene more awkward, actually. Like, Changyu is so cute though. He's so cute. Okay, it's never a good sign when someone starts it. Well, we've only been here for 3 days. Oh my gosh. Samuel's like, here for 3 days. So Sanyal is trying to turn this into an educational moment, but I can't get over him going, we've only been here for 3 days. You know, you never know who you're gonna have a connection with. We've only been here for 3 days, so don't flirt with me in front of everyone. Because you never know. You could be missing out on your future because you're focused on me. Well, Changyu as well did say that he just feels more comfortable with Sanyal now. So maybe we've only been here for 3 days. They've only been there for 3 days. I've been there for 3 weeks now. I'm on episode 4. Don't flirt with me in front of nobody because you don't know who I like in this house. So please stop making them jokes with me because I'm trying to get with Chan Min. That's what Sanyal is trying to say. Yo, Changyu is going overboard. You know, it's getting overcast. It's getting a little cold. And I am tired. Let's go home. Like, oh my gosh. Feel it for Changyu though. Feel it. Is that a churro hot dog? Did he bring back a churro hot dog? So Junghyun came back to the house and he didn't see anyone and was like, oh no, everybody left without me. Nobody waited for me. He is the youngest. I'll give it to him. But he brought back churros and some of them look like churro hot dogs. That's a thing? Like churros wrapped around a hot dog? Like, I know corn dogs are a thing, and I know, like, I think, was it donut dogs, whatever, but there's churro dogs as well. Yes, I'm amazed by the weirdest things. But it's kind of funny because now everybody's kind of having a date. Except Changgu's date was just finding out that Sanyal ain't into him like that. I was wondering how many of them were going to go to the grocery store. Alright, so Changmin and Junghyun like got to talking and found out they have a lot in common, and they ate churros and they decided they're going to go to the grocery store because the fridge is empty. And on their way out, Changyu and Sanyal were coming back in from their walk. So now all 4 of them are at the grocery store together. And I can't wait to see the pairing off because I know Sanyal wants some time alone with Changmin. But Changmin and Junghyun just started getting to know each other. So Junghyun and Changmin might end up like wanting to get to know each other as well, like get this time to know each other too. Like, poor Sanyal. Yo, Sanyal's comments is definitely like a little like sly remark because he's trying to get in on that. He's telling him you guys are arguing like a couple on the outs. And it's like he's throwing something out there. And I thought Junghyun was gonna be the drama. Like, I really was waiting for Junghyun to bring the drama. Okay, so the comment did not do a thing to Junghyun in the negative. He was like, I actually like feeling like a newlywed couple having little spats. Like, oh my gosh. Sanyal is just pushing him into Changmin's arms. He's just pushing. So I just realized something. So, Hyukjun and Hyun just came back from their date together. So I'm like, hold up. Is Eunchen gonna be introducing the new guy whose name I've already forgotten to everybody else? Is it Jungho? I think it's Jungho. But he's gonna be introducing the new guy to everyone. So now everyone is gonna know he went on a date, and they're gonna ask him what that guy is like and how he likes his date, aren't they? Oh man. Well, I'm glad. Am I glad he's coming back after Hyukjun? I guess, because I mean, he really likes Hyukjun, and I guess seeing him come back would probably hurt more. Maybe. I must protect my Eunchen at all costs. He's my baby. Eunchen coming in all cute and careful and quiet. Everybody going, where have you been? So cute. I love how like he explains how the guy chose him as the date, and when he tells them what was on the card, they're just like, yes, that is you. I was wondering when he's gonna come in, because I'm like, why didn't they come in together? But I guess he had to go get. Wait, he's not carrying any bags. Okay, so Hyun is like smiling at him, and I'm like, I thought you were into Hyukjun. What the hell's going on? If you're not into Hyukjun, please leave him alone for my own Shin. But it turns out that he actually knows Jung-ho personally. They're friends because they both dance. Like Hyun is a drag artist and he's a drag queen. He is a queen, okay? And Jung-ho is a dancer. So they know each other from dancing. Okay, so I was wondering if there are going to be people on the show who actually know each other, who, you know, in some way, because I'm guessing, especially if you live in Seoul and, you know, if you frequent the same like clubs or bars or, you know, friend groups and stuff, you must know someone else like through a friend or something. I was actually more surprised that Sanyul and Changmin didn't know each other, because they're both in food and beverage, and I'm like, depending on the size of one, that industry, and two, how many people they might know and contacted with with each other, and three, where they're located, where they work. Maybe they know each other, maybe they don't. So yeah, I'm not surprised. I was like, eventually there has to be two people on here who know each other. So I'm not surprised that they have two friends on here. So he misremembered what the card said, and it's he looks cold, but anyway, it's definitely Changmin, because Changmin has a very cold exterior, the way he talks to people, looks at people, interacts with people. So yeah, it's definitely Changmin. But I love how him's like, it's me. No, it's not you. You weren't written on any of the cards. You did not exist in there, honey. Okay, so somebody else has come in and instantly looked at Hyukjun and Changmin, and I can't blame them. They're both very attractive. And doesn't he get to make a call? He's gonna be the only one who gets to call, right? Who's he gonna call? Oh my gosh. Oh, lorchy. New guy in the house and he's making calls. Are they gonna give him they have to give him a call, and he has to pick a room, and I'm guessing now like he will room with someone, and who's he gonna end up rooming with? If he ends up rooming with Eunjun, I'm just gonna like, hopefully they get along. So I hate how it ended, because basically we just have a cliffhanger hanging from a cliff. So we're gonna find out in the next episode, 1, which room Jung-ho is going to be in, and 2, who he calls. I want to know who he calls. In the interview, he said that he liked, first impressions, he liked Changmin and Hyukjun. The two popular men in the house are the two ones that he likes, of course. What if he ends up rooming with them? Oh my gosh. Okay, what was I gonna say? Oh, and then there was like a little cute after scene of so the 4 guys, it's Changmin, Changyu, Sunyul, and Junghyun cooking dinner, but it's more Junghyun and Changgu cooking dinner, while Changmin and Sunyul, the ones who work with food and beverage, basically sitting down and waiting to eat, and just chastising them the whole time. You can't cut vegetables on the same board, you just cut meat on. You can't do this, you can't do that. You gave me too much food. So it's just them complaining, and I thought that was like a cute little after scene to show the interaction and how much closer everybody is getting. I am very excited to see what happens next. I really want to see which room he chooses. I care about who he calls as well, but I really want to see which room he chooses. And everything I read said it's supposed to be 9 men in the house. So 1 more guy is supposed to show up, I guess. and I can't wait to see who that is as well. So yeah, final thoughts overall. Still a cute show, still very adorable. Done very well as far as, a reality show should be. Yeah, and I can't wait for next week, like I said. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening. This has been JD Young with Time for BL. Have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, whatever it is, wherever you are.